I just have a story I wanted to tell you guys. Um, I'm supposed to be doing homework right now, but this story kept playing around and around and around in my head, which is not helpful. Don't like it when that happens. um, Regardless, this is just something that happened to me yesterday, and I here's what happened. I was at work, and my friend wanted to talk to me on a video chat, and I couldn't because due to the nature of my work, I have to be not doing that. Um, so I told her I get off in half an hour, and she said, "Well, how about like how long is it going to take you to get home?" And I said less than half an hour after that. And so I, after half an hour, was like, "Okay, I gotta go straight home, and I have some dishes I need to wash, but maybe I can do that while I'm on video chat. I don't know. I have to go straight home and call her on video chat." Um, and somebody had given me a peach during the day, and I didn't have a container for it, so I very gingerly stuck it in my bag. Um, and then as I'm driving home, I look at the thrift store, the DI, and I see it. I'm like, huh, I need a lot more Tupperware. I've been missing Tupperware like crazy, and I need some. So I'm just gonna stop over there and do some shopping. I wonder when they close. And I stopped in, and I looked at all the Tupperware they had, decided it was too expensive, which is weird. At the thrift store, usually things are a lot cheaper, but it's like $1 for a Tupperware. I could pay like $1 for five at the dollar store across the street, so that's not how this is gonna go. But anyway, so I decided not to buy any. But I thought, ooh, but I want to see if I can get any shoes. And I go look at the shoes, and like none of them fit. None of the ones that I wanted fit. And then I looked at the appliances, and it was like $7 for a rice cooker. And I'm like, I could use a rice cooker, but I'm not gonna pay $7 anymore because I know how to cook it on the stove. And then I wandered over to the clothing section because I just watched a video about how it can bring a lot of joy into your life to have more colorful things. And so I'm like, I'm gonna be brighter and get brighter clothes. Look at the bright clothes. Look at the bright clothing that I have. Look at it. It's so bright and beautiful. And it's actually black. It looks blue, but it's actually black, so it's even less colorful than it looks. um, Yeah, so I've got a lot of dark colored clothing, which I don't feel like truly represents who I am, but I feel really comfortable in it. But anyway, I just wanted to get some bright colored clothing. And so I wandered around and I found this really cute plaid tweed pink jacket that was bright and lovely and was like half a size too small for me to feel comfortable in it. Like I could wear it, and like 3 years ago me would have thought, yeah, this is great. But me now is like, you know what? I'm gonna wait until I can get something that really suits, that is really the right size. So that, I mean, it was really cute. I loved it so much, but I don't think that it was the right choice for me. I didn't buy it, but I found another one that was really high quality, a little bit thicker, tweed, black and white, and just really nice looking. And so I was like, huh, well, this one doesn't have a tag on it. The other one's about $8, so I could pay a little bit more than $8 because this is a little bit better than the other one, and it's a name brand. So I got that one, and I got a belt because I've been needing like a nice belt that you can put on things like dresses, stuff like that. Um, anyway, so I got those things, and I wandered around, and then I bought my stuff, and by now you guys are thinking, I bet she's late. And you would be right, but I was not thinking that at this point. I'm not even sure that when I was pulling into the parking lot, I was thinking anything about having to get home by any particular time. I was just concerned about getting in and out before the store closed, um, which gave me about an hour in the store, and I used that entire time. And 40 minutes more like, but whatevs. Anyway, so I went to my car and I set down my bag and I looked inside because that's where my keys, my wallet are, and I saw a peach. And I'm like, I have a peach in my bag, and it is right next to my textbook that I just bought for $45, and it looks like it's leaking juice. And then, of course, there's my lunch that's next to my bag that is also leaking juice, but it's not leaking juice out of the bag. I just don't want to have to deal with those dishes, but everything's leaking, and I've got this new coat that I don't need, and my friend was expecting me half an hour ago, and everything is terrible, and I don't know what's going on. I felt awful. I got home as fast as I safely could, and then I got home, and my messenger app had been deleted. And I'm like, how did this happen? I must have done it. I don't know how this happened. This is awful. And so I downloaded it. I thought it would take like a minute. It took like 15 minutes for it to be downloaded and everything. So while it's downloading, I'm texting my friend, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Technical difficulties. The messenger app was deleted and I got distracted on the way home and I'm so sorry. And she was really nice about it, even though she's in a time zone that would make her be later at night than I am and whatnot. She was still really sweet about it, and I'm really grateful to her. But anyway, so I got the peach out and put that in the fridge and didn't look at it because I didn't want to deal with it because I was already annoyed at the peach. And I turned my bag inside out in case any juices had leaked on the bag, and I dumped everything out of the bag and laid it separate next to each other so that they could all, if they had any juice on them, dry out and such. But I didn't really notice much juice in there, but still, like, I knew that it had gotten on some things. And then 15 minutes later, app's up and I got to talk to my friend. And then this morning, after I'd forgotten about the entire incident, I found my textbook and it has a big orange stain on the pages. And I'm like, well, I guess I'm not selling that back. I could, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna sell it used for like 20. So now I'm gonna write in my textbook. That's the moral of the story. So that instead of trying to keep it in pristine condition, I'm going to write in it and learn everything that I can from it and not worry about what it looks like. I still haven't eaten that peach. That's the end of my story.